In recent weeks, Turkey has emerged as a central diplomatic force in efforts to stabilize Gaza and the broader region, steering negotiations, monitoring ceasefire compliance, and advocating for long-term political solutions. At the core of this push is the country's longtime leader, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, who continues to hold the presidential office. On October 9, 2025, after months of intense conflict, a landmark ceasefire agreement was reached between Hamas and Israel. The accord, brokered with heavy U.S. involvement, but with Turkey playing a central role, ended nearly 2 years of warfare that devastated large parts of Gaza. From the earliest phases of the truce, Ankara committed to not only endorsing the deal, but actively participating in its implementation. In an official statement, the Turkish government reaffirmed that Turkey would continue to provide substantial humanitarian aid to Gaza in the period ahead, and pledged to contribute throughout all phases of the ceasefire agreement. But Turkey's ambitions go beyond humanitarian relief. Its leadership envisions itself as a central guarantor and future architect of Gaza's reconstruction and long-term governance. Turkish officials emphasize that lasting peace in the Middle East requires a just resolution of the Israeli-Palestinian question, with Gaza ultimately governed by Palestinians. President Erdogan has publicly underscored Turkey's priorities: an immediate comprehensive ceasefire, unrestricted humanitarian access to Gaza, and a Palestinian-led political future for the enclave. On the sidelines of a regional tour, he told journalists, "Our priority is to achieve an urgent and comprehensive ceasefire as soon as possible." And defending Palestinian sovereignty, he stated, "It is very important that Gaza remain land of the Palestinian people, that they ultimately govern it." Under the 2025 agreement, Turkey was invited to join a multilateral task force to monitor ceasefire implementation, a role that signals a shift from passive supporter to active enforcer of the truce. The diplomatic push did not stop there. In early November 2025, Turkey convened a Gaza Peace Summit, along with key Muslim-majority and Arab states. The summit produced a collective call for Palestinian self-rule in Gaza, rejecting any model of foreign hegemony or external trusteeship. At a press point following the summit, a senior Turkish official said that Hamas appeared ready to cede Gaza control, signaling a possible transition towards a post-conflict governance structure under Palestinian leadership. Despite diplomatic efforts, the ceasefire remains precarious.